When I was younger, I have to run away from my home because I have to earn money. I have to help my family, my mother, my brothers. I have to send them to school.
I don't know why, because I was always getting beat up and bullied, and people were taking stuff from me. Yeah, so I grew up. I didn't feel safe at home. My mother, like I was saying, very promiscuous. My father was a pimp, gangster.
My mother was on drugs. My dad been shot by my mother brother. My dad been to prison.
My father, abusive alcoholic, drank, got into pills later on. Everything about him I hated.
Yes.
Everything about him I hated.
My parents didn't want to be parents at the time, they didn't want to be responsible. My father had an addiction of heroin. My mother ended up started using it also.
There was years where my father didn't even make $100,000.
I gonna go to school, and most of the time still didn't have a pen to take note or a notebook to write on it. Sometimes no shoes or clothes.
We lived in motels, lived in trailers, lived in people's garages, had a hard upbringing.
Granted, sure, we had a maid, but she only came twice a week. What do you think happened the other 5 days? You think those dishes washed themselves?
And I hung around gangs in Santa Ana, California. Gang F Troop I got jumped into.
What about the time I'm on the sidewalk and I watch a guy cross the street and he's not even within the lines? He's publicly jaywalking.
One of my friends from a rival gang, he ended up getting shot and killed right in front of me. I was there and I almost got shot, and I ended up running away, and I told my mom about it, and she just thought I was bullshit, and we went back by there and ended up seeing him getting carried away in a body bag.
But I can date back to when I was 11 years old. I'm minding my own business, and I'm in a park. This guy, stranger to me, takes a piece of gum out of his pocket, he puts it in his mouth, and he just throws the wrapper on the ground. He publicly litters. He just publicly litters. And I saw that. I had to see these things at a young age.